Think you've seen all the scary movies out there? Think again. Hello everyone, welcome back to the CineShowTime channel. Today, get ready to dive into the world of horror, as I'm about to reveal the 10 scariest movies of all time. So, grab your popcorn and settle in, because this video will give you chills from start to finish. Before we embark on our journey through the scariest movies, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any quality content like this. These movies were selected based on their reputation and impact in the horror genre. They have left a lasting mark on pop culture and are considered true classics of fear. In 10th place, we have Night of the Living Dead from 1968, directed by George A. Romero. This film is a milestone in horror cinema. The movie follows a group of people taking refuge in an isolated house, surrounded by undead. The film introduced elements of social and political critique into the zombie movie genre. The protagonist, Ben, played by Dwayne Jones, leads the survivors in the fight against the creatures. Other characters, such as Barbara, played by Judith O'Dea, and Harry Cooper, played by Carl Hardman, also play important roles in the plot. Trivia about the film includes the fact that it was shot in black and white due to budget limitations, which contributed to the film's dark atmosphere. Despite its low budget, Night of the Living Dead was a significant commercial success, grossing over $30 million worldwide. The film was also praised for its portrayal of a black hero, played by Jones, which was unusual for the time.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
In 9th place, we have Sinister, from 2012, directed by Scott Derrickson. The film follows the story of a true crime writer who discovers a series of inexplicable murders linked by a supernatural entity. The cast includes Ethan Hawke in the lead role, playing the writer Ellison Oswalt, who moves with his family to a house where the murders he is investigating took place. Other cast members include Juliet Rylance as Tracy, Oswalt's wife, and James Ransone as the local police officer. Trivia about the film includes the use of documentary-style filming techniques to enhance the realism and immersion of the viewer in the story. Sinister received generally positive reviews for its creepy atmosphere and unexpected twists, becoming a box office success. We reach 8th place with The Sixth Sense, from 1999, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. The film is a psychological thriller and follows the story of a boy named Cole Sear, played by Haley Joel Osment, who can see and communicate with the dead. He is aided by a child psychologist, Dr. Malcolm Crowe, played by Bruce Willis, who tries to help him cope with his paranormal gifts. The film is praised for its surprising twist, which became one of the most famous moments in cinema history. The chemistry between Osment and Willis is notable, with emotionally charged performances that captivated the audience. Trivia about the film includes the fact that M. Night Shyamalan made a cameo as a doctor in one scene of the film. Additionally, The Sixth Sense received 6 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director for Shyamalan. In 7th place, we find Hereditário from 2018, directed by Ari Aster. The film follows the story of the Graham family, who, after the death of the matriarch, begin to unravel dark and disturbing secrets about their family origins. In the cast, Toni Collette stands out as Annie Graham, the mother of the family, whose attempts to cope with grief trigger a series of supernatural events. Alex Wolff plays Peter, Annie's eldest son, who finds himself at the center of disturbing events. Millie Shapiro plays Charlie, the youngest daughter, whose strange behavior adds a layer of mystery to the film. Ari Aster's direction is acclaimed for his ability to create a genuine and disturbing atmosphere of horror. He uses filming techniques and sound design to increase the feeling of discomfort and fear throughout the film. Trivia about the film includes the fact that some scenes were inspired by Ari Aster's personal experiences with grief and trauma. Additionally, Hereditário received critical acclaim and was considered one of the scariest films of the decade, gaining recognition for its shocking twists and chilling performances. In 6th place, we have The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, directed by Tobe Hooper. Considered a horror classic, the film follows a group of young people who become victims of a family of cannibals in rural Texas. In the cast, Gunnar Hansen plays the iconic villain, Leatherface, a masked killer who uses a chainsaw to commit his crimes. Marilyn Burns plays Sally, the film's heroine who fights for survival against the members of the cannibal family. Tobe Hooper is praised for his visceral and disturbing direction, creating a genuinely intense atmosphere of terror. The film is known for its guerrilla filmmaking style, with a low-budget production that adds authenticity to its brutality. Trivia about the film includes the fact that it was partly inspired by the real-life crimes of serial killer Ed Gein. Additionally, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was controversial at the time of its release due to its graphic violence, but has since become one of the most influential and revered films in the horror genre. Now, moving on to 5th place, we have The Witch from 2015, directed by Robert Eggers. The film is set in 17th century New England and follows a Puritan family facing supernatural events after moving to an isolated area. Anya Taylor-Joy plays Thomasin, the eldest daughter of the family, whose innocence is tested as strange events begin to occur around her. Ralph Ineson and Kate Dickie play William and Catherine, Thomasin's parents, while Harvey Scrimshaw and Ellie Granger play her siblings, Caleb and Mercy. Robert Eggers' direction is praised for its dark and oppressive atmosphere, as well as for its historical accuracy in representing the colonial period. The film is notable for its slow-burn approach, gradually building a sense of terror and paranoia. Trivia about the film includes the fact that the screenplay was partly based on historical records of witch trials in New England. Additionally, The Witch was critically acclaimed and won several awards, including Best Director at the Sundance Film Festival. We reach 4th place with Rosemary's Baby from 1968, directed by Roman Polanski. The film follows the story of Rosemary Woodhouse, a young pregnant woman who begins to suspect that her husband and neighbors have sinister plans for her child. In the cast, Mia Farrow stands out as Rosemary, whose subtle and convincing performance is crucial to the film's success. John Cassavetes plays her husband, Guy Woodhouse, an ambitious actor whose desires for success lead him to make a dark pact. Ruth Gordon plays Minnie Castvet, an intrusive and mysterious neighbor whose behavior feeds Rosemary's suspicions. Roman Polanski's direction is praised for his ability to create a growing atmosphere of tension and paranoia. He uses claustrophobic settings and a haunting soundtrack to increase the sense of fear and anxiety throughout the film. Trivia about the film includes the fact that Mia Farrow cut her hair in real life for the role of Rosemary, which caused controversy at the time. Additionally, Rosemary's Baby was based on the novel of the same name by Ira Levin and has become a horror classic, known for its engaging narrative and disturbing ending. In 3rd place, we have Psycho from 1960, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. The film follows the story of Marion Crane, a secretary who steals money from her employer and ends up seeking refuge in an isolated motel run by Norman Bates, a man with a strange relationship with his mother. Janet Leigh plays Marion Crane, whose convincing performance captivates the audience from the start. Anthony Perkins plays Norman Bates, the motel owner, in a performance that has become iconic in cinema. Dara Miles plays Lila Crane, Marion's sister, who investigates her disappearance, and John Gavin plays Sam Loomis, Marion's lover. Alfred Hitchcock's direction is praised for his mastery in creating suspense and tension. He uses innovative filming and editing techniques to increase the sense of fear and anxiety throughout the film, culminating in one of the most famous scenes in cinema history, the shower scene. Trivia about the film includes the fact that Hitchcock bought all the copies of the novel on which the film was based to keep the ending a secret. Additionally, Psycho was innovative in many aspects, including its approach to psychological horror and its portrayal of evil in the form of an apparently ordinary character. In 2nd place, we have The Shining from 1980, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Based on the novel by Stephen King, the film follows the story of Jack Torrance, an alcoholic writer who takes a job as a caretaker at an isolated hotel during the winter, along with his wife Wendy and his son Danny, who has special psychic abilities. Jack Nicholson plays Jack Torrance masterfully, capturing his character's progressive descent into madness with chilling intensity. Shelley Duvall plays Wendy, Jack's wife, who tries to protect her son Danny, played by Danny Lloyd, from the horrors of the hotel. Also noteworthy is Scatman Crothers' performance as Dick Halloran, a hotel cook who shares Danny's ability. Stanley Kubrick's direction is praised for its meticulousness and for creating a disturbing atmosphere of psychological terror. He uses striking imagery, such as the hotel maze and the twins in the hallway, to increase the sense of isolation and paranoia. Trivia about the film includes the fact that Kubrick was extremely demanding during filming, sometimes doing over 100 takes of certain scenes. Additionally, the film had a mixed reception initially, but has since become a horror classic, known for its memorable performances and chilling atmosphere.
Here's Johnny!
And finally, in first place, we have The Exorcist from 1973, directed by William Friedkin. The film tells the story of a Hollywood actress, Chris McNeil, whose 12-year-old daughter, Reagan, is possessed by a demonic entity, leading her to seek the help of two priests to perform an exorcism. Ellen Burstyn plays Chris McNeil with impressive emotional depth, while Linda Blair brings to life the terrifying transformation of Reagan during the demonic possession process. Max von Sydow and Jason Miller play the priests Marin and Karas, respectively, who are called upon to confront the evil that has taken hold of the girl. William Friedkin's direction is praised for its realistic and intense approach to the material, creating a genuine atmosphere of terror that permeates the entire film. He uses cinematography and soundtrack techniques to increase tension and suspense throughout the narrative. Trivia about the film includes reports of supernatural events occurring during filming, including unexplained fires and mysterious injuries to crew members. Additionally, The Exorcist was a critical and commercial success, being nominated for 10 Oscars and winning 2 technical categories.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
So there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this content and want more videos about cinema and horror, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and comment on which movies you think should be on this list. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more scary and thrilling content here on our channel. Until next time.